Welcome back. Hold on. Wake up yet?
Hi.
Welcome back to the horsemanship. This is Gerado. He's from Sardinia, a little island off Italy. Actually, this is the second time I filmed this. Last one, I was going to refilm it anyway because I went on a tangent. But found out my camera died anyhow. Just for heads up, I'm going to be back in Gilroy, California, November the 5th and 6th. This one I'm going to be doing a little bit different things. I'll probably make me a car wash, take up there and do some backups through some barrels and all kinds of different stuff and tarps and stuff that's useful on the trail. Because I think I got the same group of horses. We're welcome to audit. It's already full. It's been full since it was announced I was going back up there a month and a half ago. Matter of fact, there's a waiting list of horses. So if you'd like to audit, feel free. Be up there. Information will be on my website. The contact information and everything. And that's pretty much it. Why I went on a tangent last time I filmed it. Well, I heard a little something. Chris, who's usually behind the camera, she saw that movie that everybody's talking about, and it was part of the movie. I got more info on it. I'll actually take time to watch it. I don't know why, because I'll get ticked off by the time I get done watching it. People, edit all that out. So where was I?
About the movie.
Yeah. And Chris brought to my attention about the movie that there's one part in there that to me it shouldn't have been, and Brandman shouldn't even showed it. And everybody, you got to stop and use common sense. Now, if you saw the backyard trainer having a hind foot tied up, and then get on a green horse for the first time, you would think that's not a wise thing to do, and it's not, because there's, when I heard that, I'm thinking, how stupid can you get? Because look at it, really look at it, take out who it is. I mean, take out his name and then really look at it and think about it. You got a horse that nobody's ridden before, you're mounting it for the first time, you got some yahoo there with a rope on his hind foot on another horse. Now, that spells disaster completely. If that horse came uncorked, you got a rope on that horse's hind leg, it could have got caught up in the rider's horse hind leg. There's so many things that could happen that's unreal. Us as clinicians, we got to show things how's a safe way to do things. So, stop and look at common sense. I mean, American people were big into, that's like one certain guy's got a radio and TV show. I talked to him, and who's ever popular at the time, he thinks it's the greatest. I had a friend up north. Whoever's popular at the time, they think they're the greatest until somebody new comes around. It's all about the glamour behind it. It doesn't have anything to do with what they know. It's just, they like hanging out with the persons who's popular. Like Chris Cox. He's a good horseman. He's a good guy. And I noticed here, last year they stuck him in the back and they pushed somebody else forward. And Chris's horsemanship outdoes the other guy any day of the week. But he's not the one who's popular. So what they do, they put poor Chris backwards and they put this other guy, who's basically just a ranch cowboy, up front. So, we need to get out of this glamour BS. I mean, we need to get back to the real people. I mean, we do it with our politicians, we do it everything. I mean, we believe in the marketing. I mean, we just had to put a horse down because, to me, it's mainly because of the marketing of the feed issues. They gave this horse too much grain and everything when it was young. It grew too fast. His joints didn't develop right and everything, and we had to put him down because he's 5 years old now. He's in constantly pain because of it. You know, it takes common sense. A yearling horse is going to look lanky. If they're not ribby, don't worry about it. Just because they're lanky looking, they're like teenagers. They're hitting a growth spurt. So that's enough of my preaching. So anyway, this is, like I said, this is Gerado from Sardinia. He's been here over a week now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Over a week.
Yesterday was a week.
I don't know if he's learned anything. He's following me around. We had good food. But other than that, I don't know if he's learned anything or not. So, he's, like I said, we talk about the differences over there and versus over here. I think he likes shopping over here.
Yeah, a lot. I do.
You got anything to say? I'm talked out.
Yeah.
Too early. I haven't had all my coffee yet.
Yes, I have things to say. I have a lot to say, but I don't think so. They will fit on the YouTube anyway. Because that's the kind of experience that a lot of guys or whatever people used most experience, you know, see the really world, the horsemanship and what can happen and what you can do to not make things happen. And David allowed me to work one horse, especially one filly, and he make me ride this Smoky Joe in the pen, and that's the first time I rode the cow horse, and I was very surprised how fast the horse can run and how they enjoy it to do the job. And I stay in the saddle. I don't know how I stay in the saddle, but I do stay. I grab myself hard, I suppose, on the pommel, but and I enjoy it too. That's the main thing. I enjoy it. I was so happy. I went home and my wife is here with me. She's not here today, but she came with me from Italy, a long way to come, but it worked it. And I went home and I said, wow, I had the best experience of my life, man. And I'm learning things from David and the right way to do it. Not only show and make her sweat for 3 hours. There's no point. When the horse do the right thing, that's it. Maybe the horse will go in the round pen for 5 minutes, and if you do the right thing, David will say, okay, Gerard, bring back the horse where at the start. See, some people they get carry on and training, they make the horse run for 3 hours in the pen, and the horse is exhausted and is sweat and is nervous, and they don't want to know nothing about. I think they overcooked the horse. That's what happened. In Europe, especially in Europe, they overcooked the horse. Then they don't realize why the horse don't learn the next day. It's the same day it was before. Actually, sometimes some horse go back instead to go forward. I mean that instead to learn things, they go back, and you have to start again because you try to go too fast because that's the market, and because some owners don't want to spend much money on training. They come to see the trainer and say, how many days you gonna start my horse? And you see, that's the wrong approach already, because some horses come faster, some horses take more time. Depend on each horse. Is like a human being, you know. That's it, and I have nothing else to do. I'm very enjoying this time, and I'm very happy about to be here with David and just this life. I don't know what do you do for a week or after.
goes back to being true to horsemanship. We had a paint come in to the rescue, talented horse, and I could tell right off he was being ridden with martingale because they say he was such a strong horse. Actually, what he was doing, he was bracing against the martingale. I didn't use it. He came to my hands, and this horse, he doesn't know how to really use himself no more, but in just a few minutes after he got soft, I was almost even able to do a pee-off with him. And that goes, you know, these gimmicks, a lot of times, martingales and all that, they get in the way. And then, you know, you got to look at each horse individual, and you got to take the human thinking out of it. I had a lady call me Jubilee, and she said all that horse needs is brushing and loving, and she won't be as nervous and all she is now. Well, that's far from the case, because Nikki and volunteers tried that, and I kept telling them you got to get control of her feet. And now if you get in there, get control of her feet, Gerado's been working a little bit here, but after you get control of her feet, she comes right down. You can sit there and brush her all damn day, and she's going to be nervous as hell. You can hand feed her treats all day. She's going to be brushing her nail. I preached this so many times the last few years. We got to get out of these. Throw the damn carrots away, and the winning cookies, and all that. Throw it away and get control of your horse's feet. Give it true leadership. Because I guarantee it, I don't know if Gerado's noticed that every horse I work, no matter how hard I work it or how easy I work it, when I'm done, it's following me around like a puppy dog. And that's because I'm true to it. When things happen, I just go with the flow, and I don't think about what bad things happen. I think about the good things that happen. And, you know, don't worry about the negative stuff, think about the positive. Same way if I'm giving a lesson, I think about the positive and try to have the people think about the positive. And as I say in my clinics, you know, when a horse does something, kicks at you or whatever, don't take it personal. They're reacting to to an action. So anyway, that's about it. Like I said, all I got is a clinic in Gilroy. As soon as I talk to some people here, I'll start having clinics down here in Southern California. They'll be primarily for the real people who does trail rides and such, and fill that void up, and without all the gimmicks and stuff and everything. So as I always say, be true to horse, they'll be true to you. First and foremost, be true to yourself. You got to. To my kids, grandkids out there, and a special person out there, wash la kidney, and God bless and take care. And that's all, folks.